You're listening to the Crew Talk Podcast, a conversation about chasing growth.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Crew Talk Podcast. This guy good. So this is episode 28, 29?
Something like that.
Something like that. As you can see, we have two colorful people here with us.
Hey! I'm the minority here.
Fair.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll let them introduce themselves, and then we'll just get into the conversation. So,
Ladies first?
yeah, ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
Here we go.
I'm Christian. I'm from Lansipine, originally from Mondelez. That's in Grenada, St. David's. Went to Presentation Brothers College here. And now I'm in pre-med year 3, term 1.
Hey.
Nice, and you?
Hi, my name is Paige.
I am Paige.
Hello. Two pages. I spent most of my life in frequenting, but then I moved to Chubu, that's also in Grenada, and I went to Westmoreland for junior and secondary school, and I'm in the 3-1 program in Child.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, Al, you started off with give us a fire question like this.
Fire question.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this? Okay, so if, let's say, people, I guess the audience doesn't really know too much about Grenada, right? So when you think about like America, you think about like Thanksgiving, you think about Super Bowl. So Grenada, what comes to mind?
Carnival. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So what is that?
I have no idea.
Juve is basically you wake up 4 o'clock Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the first Monday in August.
Okay.
And you basically take, like the old
So
oil
much
from
suspense.
cars.
Oil from cars.
Yeah, like when you
like
get oil
the really
change,
black
like
oil.
Yeah, like drips on the ground.
And then you pour that all over your body,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And like you take like a chain, wrap that around you,
Mhm.
horns,
Mhm.
usually
Okay.
of the bovine,
Okay.
right? You make a helmet out of that.
Mhm.
You go in the streets and you parade around in the streets.
Right.
It's basically a celebration that came about from slavery. So they used to take the molasses from the sugarcane
Mhm.
and coat their bodies in that and
Okay.
parade it around
Right.
as a celebration of their freedom.
Okay. So first we go. I guess we missed that because we were online. Then.
Yeah, we definitely.
When
We
you-
haven't had it for a while because of
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh, okay. So did y'all see many like SU students at that?
Usually, yes, but they usually play with this like a chocolate section.
Mhm.
So one of the chocolate companies here makes like this kind of chocolate oil,
Oh.
and you play in.
Oh, okay.
Rather than the oil, because it's really hard to get off.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Did y'all put that on?
Well, my father's one of the main people in Juve,
Mm-hmm.
and he's moving towards more charcoal-based oils
Okay.
rather than engine
Okay.
oil.
Well, you said main people as in like organizing it?
Yeah, he's probably like he's known as the president of the job.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
the jab. That's what the dude in the
Jab.
cab dude told us.
Jab.
Yeah, the jab.
Job.
So it's called Carnival and the Jab and the.
So
So
Carnival is a
Carnival's the
full
whole
celebration, but
Okay.
job is just that one Monday
That-
morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Carnival, it has
It's like a
different
season.
events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I guess what else happens? So Monday morning,
right.
the
Tuesday.
Jab.
Yeah, and then Monday at like midday, there's like one part of pretty mass. So like right.
What is
So
that?
it's basically like you go back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then your men are in like beach pants,
Okay.
and women are in like some kind of bikini type wear,
Okay.
and we go around
The streets.
Dancing.
dancing to
Okay.
music, following like a big truck and stuff.
Shit.
And then Monday night is Monday night mass, which is like a festival of lights, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they give you like lightsabers and
Lightsabers.
well,
Yeah,
like,
like,
some
you
kind of
know,
lightsaber
lights
looking
up
things.
You get excited.
I had never watched Star Wars.
You never watched Star Wars?
Oh my
I had to.
Oh,
I had to.
jeez.
Yo,
How
audience,
did that
flame
happen?
her.
I just never
Get
thought
on her ass.
Yeah, you know deserve a lightsaber.
This is where you're gonna get the most views. It's just people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, how
Yeah.
dare she?
That's wild.
But like they give you
Yeah.
the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those like pretty stores that you buy like I guess in like the carnivals that you guys have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty lights, the lights up hats and those
Okay.
It's basically a dance and you just dance around the street.
You just dance around the whole day.
Yeah,
Oh.
this-
So
the entire
yeah,
time
there's
it's
like
just
there's like a
dancing to
set
music.
route. It's usually from like Wall Street, that's in Grenada, all the way to the Carnage.
You know
Mhm.
what
So you
she
basically
is?
do that 3 times on Monday.
You know
one in the
the
morning,
one
one in the
that the IG
midday, and one in the
was
night.
Wow.
And we wake back up Tuesday,
Mhm.
and then that's when fancy mass is. So then that's where you see like all the carnival costumes with the feathers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right. Then we go at like this year is supposed to be 10 o'clock, but it's usually at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
Mhm.
and that's the same route again behind a big truck.
Okay, so it's back this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing you've been posting about. Is that
yes,
what it
that's
is?
correct.
Got you. Okay,
So
so,
we're
but that's
working
job.
on those. Job is just that Monday morning,
First one.
but the whole
Okay.
thing is a carnival.
But the thing
parade.
you were posting about the
That
costumes
was
was-
Right, that was for Pretty and Fancy Mass.
Yeah.
got you.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, and the pieces are falling together.
Yeah.
the
So, like-
costumes this year are really nice.
Yes.
I want to play so bad.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
They're kind of expensive. I won't
Oh,
lie.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
expensive.
Damn.
I have to convince my parents to fund me.
Oh wow.
So I'm assuming like the people who have the costumes like a little bit more wealthy.
Well,
Not
I
necessarily.
mean, they just the costumes are priced according to working individuals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but some bands, like the one that I work in, we have like a package for students.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like if 10 students play together, they'll get a discount.
Okay.
I know of a lot of people also who actually take loans to play
Yeah.
carnival. Like,
They take it so seriously.
yeah,
Well,
they take,
yeah.
they,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
This
okay.
is
It's the one
It's
time in our year
embedded
we
in the
actually get
culture.
to
Right.
this is the
Just like I was almost like define Grenada. This is
yeah.
Most definitely.
This is what
Wow,
this
okay.
is known for. Other than that and
I didn't know it was that
Irish
huge.
spice.
Like I know what's going on. I thought it was like a
I feel like it was pretty big.
right.
I feel like we only missed it because of COVID.
True.
Yeah. Damn, I know y'all was hurt for the last 2 years.
Oh my god. Because I would usually go and watch, even if I didn't play, I'd watch.
True. Just
Yeah.
And it's just a vibe.
Right.
So like even if you're not playing, you'd still enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's like a whole week of stuff of events. Like Wednesday, the week before,
Mhm.
is an event called Pre-Day held by one of the artists called Talpre.
Okay.
So you wear all black to that one.
Yeah.
And then the Thursday is Queen Show.
I think so.
Yeah. So we pick our carnival queen on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Some carnival queen they would have. So like you know the costumes that you see, they would have the
The big
Like
one.
a-
Bigger
big-
ones, like
Yeah.
huge ones.
huge.
And then you know what? Like you go for the
Well, the
It's-
judges do
yeah,
it.
It's a
Oh.
competition.
So it's like a beauty pageant.
yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Like
oh,
there's a talent section, then there's a carnival costume section, and evening
Okay.
wear, bikini wear.
Yeah.
It's like they do the procession and at the end they choose the winner.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
okay.
Yeah.
And
So
then
that's
it's,
awesome.
for that, when they do that for carnival itself, you'd see them with the very nice. Like, you'd see that this is the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
this is
Oh.
Gotcha. Grenada's lit.
yeah, and then Friday we have Soca Monarch. So it's basically like all the soca artists that compete with their song that they chose,
Okay.
and the person who performs the best and delivers the song the best wins.
Yo, Soca is lit. So for the audience, what is Soca?
What is Soca?
What is Soca? Soca.
Oh man.
That's that's the East Asian take on it. Okay, but what is it? What is it?
Well, it's
What
funny
is
that
it?
you said East Asian because like when the East Indians came over, they mingled with the African culture here.
Okay.
And then the music combined, and that's what soca was.
Oh, so I'm not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
okay.
Why not?
So in terms of like, I'm trying to say myself.
Right.
So like, so in terms of like what instruments and like what defines soca? What?
Mostly drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of like things to dance to. So you want things that
That beats.
yeah.
What about the lyrics?
It's supposed to be about like pressing matters and
Right.
However.
things in society.
However.
I've felt that it has gone sometimes sexual. I've
Well,
heard.
yeah. So
that is
basically,
Is that that
basically,
bamboo
yeah.
song? Is that soca?
oh,
Oh
take bamboo. Okay.
Well, not sing it, but is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But then
What song is this?
oh, I'll play
You-
Oh, the one.
You can't imagine
Yeah,
what
take
the
bamboo.
bamboo is.
take bamboo.
is.
You know what bamboo?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what it means, but like, how does she know this song?
It's the gala.
Oh,
Oh, it was in the gala. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know about it. The gala.
I don't remember hearing it.
Oh, you were busy on your camera, so.
Right.
Oh, probably.
I was dancing and I was like, okay, bamboo
I was
song, whatever.
When I saw him dancing, I'm like, okay, Alan.
I didn't know.
Okay.
I was vibing to the bamboo song.
I was like trying to teach David and Vic about it because they don't know about it.
Right.
Then I just see Alvin.
yes.
That's what I didn't know.
Albert.
But yeah, okay.
No, that in that moment,
I'm
that
gonna
was
zoom
Alan.
into why he's doing this shit.
I gotta stop. Now that I know what's about, I
In
can't.
that moment, it wasn't Alan anymore. That was Alvin.
That was Albert.
That was
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Albert.
But like,
Okay.
mhm.
Alright, here's a question. So, I guess, so where I'm from in New Orleans, it's like a tourist town, but it's only like a tourist town for Mardi Gras and like jazz, but like specific festivals.
Mhm.
So like when tourists come, we know, okay, they'll be here for this time and then they'll leave.
Mhm.
How do y'all, like being on an island, like look at tourists and like, I guess SGU students?
Yeah.
Our like economy, it just thrives on tourism. Like that is our main thing,
Okay.
right? And also with the amount of SU students, because it's like what 10,000 students.
True.
Yeah,
and the
something like
tuition.
Yeah, they bring a lot of foreign exchange. So like, even like places in the States,
Mm-hmm.
they don't need that all the time, but
Mhm.
it's the main thing for us.
This drives
Okay.
the economy.
Because
Okay.
we're a Caribbean island. Who wouldn't want to come here?
True.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the longest. What's
Mhm.
the longest beach in the world?
One of them.
Longest one?
Grenada.
Grenada's beach is like
That's
2
it.
miles long.
I
It
know
is
that.
long.
It's really long.
Right.
I feel like when we take that boat ride, like you start at one end and you go all the
But
way.
we were in the same beach.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We spent the whole day sailing around the same beach.
Like people would like call it different sections because you have like Coconut Beach,
But
but it's
yeah,
all
it's
granites.
all just granites
It's all
beach.
granites. It's just the section that you're in that they want to just be specific.
It's my phone button.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
I can hear it.
I can
Oh.
hear it. I thought it was
That means great mics. Okay, so I guess more or less it's appreciative because y'all.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We actually tend to treat tourists better than we treat our own.
Which
you
is
know,
not
people.
nice.
Okay.
Damn.
We were
Like-
before we were thinking it might be the opposite. Like,
Yeah.
they just-
Oh, no.
No, there was a time I took a few of my friends to town for the first time, but I
Okay.
didn't have a car at the time, so I
Mhm.
wasn't driving. So
Mhm.
I was like, okay, we could all take the bus together.
Oh, fun.
Yo.
the SU bus or
No.
Oh,
The local
bus.
Local
That's
bus.
right.
We'll talk
So-
about that later.
We get to the bus stop.
The van.
The bus stop by the gas station. The next bus stop, not the SU bus stop. The next one for the local bus. You know what I'm talking
Oh, like right around the corner.
Right.
Okay.
So we get there and a bus pulls up, and my friends are they're of the Caucasian descent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
They look like Allen shirt.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
They have no melanin.
Yeah.
Right. They're not urban. You know?
No, I am though. But keep
Yeah.
going.
Right. So a bus pulls up and the conductor comes out. The conductor's job is to try to get people on the bus. That's the conductor's
Yes.
job. We were going on that bus because it was pretty empty.
Okay.
Another bus pulls up.
Oh.
That conductor comes out and starts like motioning for them to come on that bus, right? And they didn't know better, so they started kind of moving to that bus. I'm like,
Right.
we were already getting on this bus.
Yeah.
And the conductor of the first bus was like, all it was coming here.
Yeah.
The conductors got into a fight.
Over customers.
Well, yeah, because
But
That's how they make things.
it's
better.
their competition.
it's direct competition. But they tried to get more money out of them because they figured they wouldn't know better.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
Damn.
So like bus fare here is $250, but like if they see like an SU student, they'll ask that they would sell them as $1 which is $270. So if
They would
actually
go
But okay, 250
Or
for
maybe- or
what?
maybe
What
even
distance?
$2.
$6 or something.
from anywhere in Grenada to town,
Okay.
if you're passing through like from like say we start in St. Andrews and we have to pass through St. David's to get to
Mhm.
St. George's, then that's like $6.
Mhm.
But if you go from one parish to another, usually it's like $250.
Okay.
Also, the buses are numbered, so you know like
Yeah.
Right.
which bus to take if you need to go.
Yeah.
It's like the SU buses.
Right.
Oh,
But just for audience, 6 US or 6 EC?
EC.
So that would be like
3 US.
Two
something.
Okay,
Yeah,
two
two
something
something.
dollars
Not
per bus.
bad.
Okay, that's like
It's not bad, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually
it's
$250 EC.
Yeah.
Right.
usually.
Yeah. Okay.
And if like a group of students go on, that's like $6 for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So,
We're gonna go off that price thing, because you know the IGA at the mall, the items are just so expensive.
Yeah.
So I guess when you guys do the groceries.
For the people who don't know, IGA is like where we do our grocery shopping.
Yeah, and then just for
it's
perspective,
just a
let's say
supermarket here
yeah,
to you guys.
so like I remember from like in Canada
just
comparing to Canada, let's say Captain Crunch.
Mhm.
I remember sometimes it would be 2 boxes for 5 Canadian, which would be like what, like 4 US dollars. Here it's like 22 EC for 1 box, which is like almost $10
Yeah.
a box. So like
I bet that's very much
what is up
Yeah.
with that?
Honestly, I
appreciation.
think is more like they know students are going to buy this,
Yeah.
regardless. So, and it's unfortunate because I think a lot of places forget that you also have a Grenadian population
That's my
whose
concern.
wages
I don't
are not increasing. The price of living has increased, and the minimum wage
That
has
makes
stayed
no
the same
sense.
for years.
Yeah.
to
Like,
me.
people are struggling to buy food.
So do locals also go to that grocery store, or
Yeah.
there's some other ones for
Well, I
locals?
mean, there are other ones around.
the closer there's some closer, and then the prices are catered to the target market.
Mhm.
So IJ's target market is
It's
more so
student.
upper class and students.
So I'm not.
Whereas
Yeah.
no, but like
No, but you're a student.
yeah,
Right.
And it's convenient for us.
it's convenient and the bus
The bus
stops
is
right
directly
outside.
there.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not being ripped off.
Whereas food fair is literally maybe like a 4-minute walk away,
Yeah.
and the prices are a lot
But do they have
less.
pretty much the same things? Or
More or
Not
less.
really, because
It's not really catered to students.
so things you would want to get, you might not be able to get that brand there. You might get something similar,
But not
Okay.
a specific brand.
branding wise?
but like a lot of stuff is more expensive here, especially the name brand stuff. So like
they have to
Kellogg's
be
stuff,
imported.
because
Look
they-
at
yeah.
Haagen-Dazs. My mom bought Haagen-Dazs ice cream the other day. It is
I can't imagine.
$40-something, Alan, for a tub like this size.
This
It's
is
really
It's
expensive.
actually ridiculous.
Michelin ice
But
cream.
it's so good that I finished it in like 2 days.
Right.
Damn.
That's just, that's the price. It just never made sense to me. Because
Yeah.
I don't know how to like put this like I guess it is a developing country.
Mhm.
Would you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I see the prices at the grocery store. I'm like, how the heck?
I guess it's also because like since
Yeah.
it's an island, like since stuff has to be shipped here,
Yeah,
besides like just
that makes
arriving
sense.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is imported.
Yeah.
Just like like European cars.
But
Exactly.
the
What
price,
is-
the price is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
If you look at like the produce there and stuff, it's actually really cheap.
Mhm.
But then
Okay.
everything else is
Mhm.
expensive.
Because a lot of the time, like when students come down here, they're used to a certain brand back wherever they're
That's
from.
what I'm saying. Like,
So like even if they
Yeah.
see something that's cheaper, it's the same thing. Let's say they have like 2 different types of chips,
Okay.
right? They taste the same. They're pretty much the
Yeah.
same thing, but they're used to this one brand.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
like
It's
whatever brand
familiar.
Doritos. They're
Yeah.
gonna grab the Doritos,
Exactly.
but it's like
Yeah.
$5 more.
Yeah, like you're in a foreign country and you see something familiar, you're gonna go towards it.
I'm gonna start grabbing shit that I don't know.
You see those bag seals?
Yeah, I don't think
bag seals are
we'll
always
get
back up.
disappointed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Shit.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, tell us a little bit more about, I guess, y'all's journey to SU. Because like when I talk about SU, everyone thinks that like, oh, students from another country come here, but there are also like Grenadian students that go to SU as well. So,
You wanna go first or?
You go first.
Okay, so I started in the 7-year program, so directly from high school
Mhm.
into pre-med. So 3 years of pre-med. I'm in my 3rd year now. They take your CXC grade. Do you know what CXC is? No?
Mhm.
Okay, CXC is the exam that you take at the end of secondary school or high school.
Okay,
Okay.
so everybody takes it
Yeah.
Yes.
if you want
Yeah.
Yeah.
to. Okay.
so this is the equivalent of the ACT.
Okay, or SAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
C-
pretty-
well, no.
No.
No, SATs is a
So that's
separate-
CSEC, and then like CAPE is like what you do after. CAPE
Yeah,
is like
CAPE is the
like
SAT.
SATs. But I'll explain that. What I'm talking
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's like a standardized exam.
Yeah.
He went to college after high school.
Yeah, I went to
didn't.
community college
I
before I
went,
came.
I went straight here.
Oh,
Got it.
So
okay.
he would have a different take on it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Where you
But
go?
yeah, they took those grades that I got from my CSEC,
Mhm.
and those grades are what got me into the program. And I
Okay.
did the 7-year program because I didn't do the
College.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was interesting because I didn't know if I was accepted until the 2 days before.
Before
I
school started.
Yeah, I didn't get the call until the Saturday.
That's so weird, yeah.
Because my CXC grades came out late.
Oh, true. Okay.
You remember that was the year they came out late,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? So they can't accept you if they don't have your grades.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So I got the call the Saturday and school started the Monday.
Mhm.
And I didn't have my acceptance letter yet. So I ended up coming late for my first class because I was stuck in registration. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
We came to the orientation and everything just in case.
Mhm.
Because we
Right.
were like, I mean, we knew we did well like first CX.
Yeah.
So it was like, might as well just come to orientation, even if we don't know that we're accepted. Because it was
Mhm.
me and a few other people.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, might as well just come to orientation just to see what it's all about.
Right.
And then
Makes sense.
if I'm not accepted, I'll go to the college and then come back
Right.
and just do better.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it was just one of those things.
Okay.
It was just a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But it was fun while I was here. I got to make a lot of good friends and friends with now
Right.
to this
You're
day.
friends with everyone. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm
Crazy.
just popular.
Friends with
Yeah.
I'm just
Wow.
a nice person. Just get on my level.
All right. Easy. What about Chow?
Yeah, so we graduated high school here when we were 16.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I was 16 when I came here.
So that's like grade
11.
11.
We don't
Okay.
have a grade 12.
Oh, okay.
So then I went to community college after that and spent 2 years there.
Mhm.
So I did the CSEC exam and then I did the CAPE exam, which is like the advanced proficiency exam.
Mhm.
And then that's the grades that SU took.
Okay.
So then I'm now in the 5-year program, so I didn't have to do year 7 and year 6.
Okay. So you
Because I would have done that
would have done
at
that
community
in
college.
community college.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but then I taught for a year in between coming here and, leaving.
Oh, I heard you
Community
taught
college.
English, right?
I taught English, literature, and language, and chemistry, and
Oh, it's just
social
everything.
studies. And
Shaw was one of those that were just good at everything.
Nice.
Wow, look at you.
Okay.
who's trouble?
Sorry.
I want to be like that.
Perfect second. He brought up language.
Okay, language.
Hit him.
So, okay, obviously, on the island, they speak English. But this is
But-
not what we hear exactly. So, what's going on? Why are you confusing us? Why are you confusing us?
Each
I'm kidding, but like,
each Caribbean country has like their own like patois, their own Creole, their own dialect.
okay,
So ours, Grenada was colonized by both the French and the English.
right.
So it's kind of like a mixture of
Don't tell me.
Those
I
two.
speak French. It's not French.
So like when you wake up,
It ain't
But
French.
you
It's not
know,
French.
most
No.
of the places are like French names, right?
No, yeah, Lanzopines.
Right.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm from what I'm hearing, I know English. I know French. It's not.
no. Well,
Yeah.
so like when you wake up in the morning, you have those kind of like
Bags.
crusties in your eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
The crusties themselves here are called caca, but that's like it comes from like what's the French word for eye?
Les oreilles.
Yeah, why
Oh, les yeux, les
right?
yeux.
Right.
Les
So
yeux.
it's like a broken down form of that word
So
that
basically-
became J. And
Basically,
then caca is like
Caca.
the pook.
Oh, caca
It's
is
kinda
the
like
standard
eye.
poop.
So
Yeah,
poop
so
of
it's
the
kind of like
eye.
the poop of the eye.
Wait, say it again.
Caca J.
Dieu, Dieu, les yeux.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
yo,
You see it now?
they took the language and they freestyled it.
yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, like,
That's
yeah.
exactly
They
correct.
they fucking put all the words in the blender, and they fucking drink it. and then,
Bad, bad,
yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
Regurgitate. Fuck. What the heck? But like, okay, I thought it was an accent, but
No.
it's
It's
Well,
both.
it's both.
Okay.
So an accent is how you
Mhm.
pronounce words. A
Yeah.
dialect is the words themselves.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, like-
so it both together.
Both together.
Yeah.
Kind
That's
of.
what we're here.
So like if you have I'm British.
Wait, yeah. Wait, can we have like 1 minute of you guys like
So right now they're speaking English with an accent.
Oh yeah.
No?
a tiny
Yeah,
bit?
it's tiny. It's not that much. It's
But
not
okay,
that
let's pretend.
But like,
Just-
between me and
just
him,
for the
y'all have more of an accent.
But okay, let's say you guys are out of Grenada, not SU campus. How would you guys talk? Like, can we
Alright.
try your best to like, give us a taste
Did
and
you
go?
come to the beach today? Or?
Nah, I'm fine. I'm
What,
gonna stay home.
what going on?
Dog, I know no.
Serious?
I think so too.
The real vibes on the beach. And everybody's on the beach today.
I'm going to the beach today. Paige, you coming?
Sure, I'll come.
I heard something like Nona, like what is that?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll
No,
come.
What's that Nona?
No. So
No,
like
no.
you're going? Are you going to the beach today?
And I
you
said,
know?
No.
no, he
Like,
said
you
nah.
know.
Like, you're
Oh,
going
nah,
to
yeah.
Oh, no, nah.
No.
No.
How do I explain
This
that?
is harder.
Remember when we YouTubed it? And it's like, let's say I remember I have I have to.
Yeah, well, we YouTube.
Oh, but that's Haitian. Was that Haitian?
That was it. That was
Oh, okay. But there's like words are changed,
Yeah.
and then when they're strung
Sure.
together, we don't understand it.
Yeah. So like there's real vibes on the beach now.
that
Meaning
means
like this vibe.
the vibes on
Okay, that we can get.
The vibes on the
okay,
beach.
oh,
You know?
that's fine.
So like now it's like
Nah, so that's the
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, nah, I don't fine.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, do fine.
Nah, I don't fine.
Yeah.
Meaning like,
I don't
no, I
really
don't think
think
so.
But you say I do fine.
I don't
I don't
fine.
fine.
I don't.
Not on
I
fire.
Don't.
I don't. Okay, so
I
I don't fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I'm not going. See.
I said, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't find so. No,
I don't
So
find
what
so.
is it
I
saying?
find so.
I don't find so.
Or like, I finna do this. I don't finna do this. Like
Well,
that.
that's basically a
Kinda.
statement.
Oh,
Yeah.
sh-
But
His
it's not
mind is being blown.
so cultural. Frick, man. Like it's crazy.
He's switching from urban to
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah.
With the spice and everything nice. Holy shit.
Season me up. Frick.
It's a very
Hey, I am on a
Nobody
Spice
would be
Island.
jealous.
Holy crap.
Nobody would be jealous in a scary spice.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy though.
she would be jealous.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like asking us to like have a conversation. It's harder to.
Because you're on the spot.
Right.
Yeah, but I got.
Like you've heard us in volleyball before, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, these are some of our volleyball friends as well. That's how we
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Everyone,
interesting.
everyone's volleyball.
No,
Yeah.
I know Tim from beating him in basketball, but that's a different story. You know?
But yeah, like our pronunciations are kind of like all over the place because like fish will be pronounced fish.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Especially in the
you know,
country,
yeah,
like
Yeah.
further up
Fish.
north,
fish.
like every part has a different type of
Fish.
Yeah,
pronunciation.
Oh.
So like if you see like a boat, a ship,
Mm-hmm.
that's
it'll be a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
If you see
But
a
then a
sheep,
sheep, it'll
Mm-hmm.
be a ship.
No, they flip it.
yeah,
Like you know, like the sheet that he puts on a bed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's a shit.
that's a shit.
But you take a sheet.
But I'll go and take a
Take
sheet.
sheets, yeah.
Oh, sheet.
We had
boy.
Oh, sheet. I gotta watch my shit today. Hey, I learned
Yo,
that.
somebody
I
stop
love that.
that too.
I got shit in the laundry. Bed shits.
we had a teacher
Look, I said
actually.
that shit.
Yeah, we had a teacher, an IT teacher, right?
Mhm.
So you know spreadsheets, right?
Yeah,
Now imagine a class of like 13, 14-year-olds, right?
yeah.
All she would say is, alright, open the spreadsheet.
But
And
they
everyone's just giggling.
Open the
The
spreadsheet.
thing is, she knows, right?
Wow.
She knows what she's doing,
Right.
but like she
Like,
can't help it sometimes. 'cause it's-
He said shit.
Yeah. We'd be like, Miss, can you repeat that?
Yeah,
Just so we can laugh
the
at it.
spreadsheet. You
The
didn't see it
spreadsheet,
there?
right there.
Wow.
But like people from St. George's, so like if you live in the parish of St. George, everybody else in Grenada thinks you're from town.
Mm-hmm.
You're from town. Okay.
Yeah, but as soon as you leave St. George, you're in the country.
Yeah.
But like people from St. George tend to speak more, closer to actual standard English.
Mhm.
And the further you go up is like, well, I mean,
A bit
say
further
actual.
away.
That's right.
Grenville people
Easy to
then pick up
understand.
yourself. But like you know,
Big up themselves.
yeah. So like people from St. David, they tend to speak in like more of like a deeper tone and like the shit.
Yeah.
There's-
Yeah.
The shit and
They do
Yeah,
the shit.
spread shit and stuff like that, right? But
Mhm.
then Grenville is kind of more of a higher tone, but then you get the fish,
Mhm.
But
right? St. Patrick is kind of all over the place. You never really know where you're going to get.
Mhm.
St. Mark is really small. You won't really meet that many people from St. Mark.
Mhm.
But like they're generally nice and
Mhm.
some of the best people in Grenada.
also
Most
there's
people.
Carriacou and Petit Martinique as well.
What Carib?
those are the other islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Grenada, if you don't know, is a three-island.
It's like a trio of
Oh,
islands.
sorry. A three-island state.
State.
Yeah, see?
a three-island state.
Okay.
Right.
3 island state.
Yeah, I had to say it properly because I'm tying myself up. Yeah, it's a three-island state. So you have Grenada,
Mhm.
Main Island, Carriacou, Petit Martinique.
Okay,
So it's the three of us.
gotcha.
But like people from Caribbean and Petit Martinique tend to speak in an accent or a dialect that's like if you took people from St. George
Mhm.
and mix them with people from like Beckway or St. Vincent,
Okay.
because the islands are like in between each other.
Mhm.
So it's like St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Grenada. So all the Grenadines kind of have like the same kind of accent.
Right.
But like when I went to St. Vincent, people thought I spoke in a Trinidadian accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever Grenadians speak standard English, we kind of sound Trinidadian,
Okay.
kind of a little bit.
Oh.
But, like, I
It
guess
also
because it's
doesn't, it doesn't
Yeah.
help also that the both of us, we have curly hair, we have brown skin.
yeah.
It's we're seen as Dobla.
The what?
So it's like mixed people.
Like you're not native Grenadian, is that?
It seems like it because
Yeah.
of the mixture.
But I mean, all Caribbean countries have their mixture
They have
of
their mixture.
races.
But because Trinidad is like there's a lot of
Yeah.
people from India in Trinidad.
Yeah. They look more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But they cannot call like Carriacou, Petit Martinique, and the Grenadians the land of the red man. No, like they look exactly like you.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Like legit like you.
It's my people.
Yeah. Like the freckles and everything.
Oh shit.
I think it's the same thing as last time.
Yeah. So when
Like right now, it's audio only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is for the true listeners.
Yeah.
Who got this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you remember I told you what a red man is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I
jeez.
called him a red man. He's like, what is a red man?
You're a red man.
I feel like
What is a red man? Oh shit. Let's see.
we're at 30.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out.
This was really
That
fun.
went quick.
It flew by.
That was fun.
That was
fun.
Check us
Oh,
out.
Did it just shut off? No, is it still going?
Nice now. Like the video is done.
Oh, the video's done. Okay, so
Is that
okay.
like a 30
For those of
second?
you who are still here, you're a real one. And like always, thank you guys for listening and joining the conversation.
All right. Okay, y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.